Hello everybody, my name is Cirque and welcome, I was gonna say welcome back, but no, welcome for the first time to the Division SMP server. That's right, we got a new series, we got a new world to explore, and a new group of people to work with. And I am very excited, It's been a while since I've been on an active multiplayer server, and I think this is gonna be a lot of fun. So, what do we got going on here? Well, Division SMP is a lightly modded server. We're using the Builders Bundle, which was put together by the server creator, the server owner here, bjaydubya. And it's a lightly modded, it's a light pack, very builder based. So we have mods like Chisels and Bits. We have Quark, which adds a few extra blocks, like we have this Soul Sandstone. I think there's some down here, right there. Soul Sandstone. There's this stuff. I don't remember exactly what that is. There's also like Limestone, Marble maybe, and it adds some like stairs and slabs to certain blocks. We also have Staircraft, which I think allows you to make stairs and slabs out of pretty much anything. And then we have a mod called Spawnercraft, which allows you to make your own spawners so that we can make better farms, which just sort of eliminates some of the grind. We also have not Vein Miner. I don't remember exactly what it's called. It's something excavation, some sort of excavation mod, but it's like Vein Miner so that we can mine multiple blocks at once. I think we have the Builder's Wands. And I believe we just added Buildcraft, and a few other things. Storage drawers, and there's a few other things. A lot of mods that help in building or just help making Minecraft, slightly less grindy so that we can focus more on building. Also, we were using RTG, I think it's Real Terrain Generator, something like that. To generate the world. This area here, we're on a large island. This was custom made by bjaydubya. So I think there's a lot of like, I don't remember what exactly he used, but he created this whole area. But outside there we have RTG spawn, and then I believe we just updated to 1.11, and I believe RTG did not update, and so we're using something else. I don't remember if we actually are using Biomes of Plenty. I know that was discussed. So there might be some chunk borders and stuff in the terrain, but that should be fine. It's something that we can deal with. This mod pack is available to the public. It is up on the Twitch client, formerly known as the Curse client, and I'll put a link in the description for you to download it and check it out yourself if you'd like to play along. But yeah, I'm very excited to be on here. We have some great people like, as I said, bjaydubya. We also have Pixel Riffs, Thumper, Zloy XP, Vanilla Raccoon, Germsy Boy, a few other people, and also our good buddy Greg, also known as Be Happy, also known as Gregory. Please, everyone call him Gregory. I want to get that started. I don't know why. I think that would be neat. That'd be pretty neat. So yeah, Gregory from the Castaways server, and from other series such as Don't Starve Together with Eros and Gregory, and from the Boatnators. So yeah, pretty excited to play with these people. I guess we can take a little tour. We're running around and looking at everything already, but I suppose I can point some stuff out to see what we got going on here at our spawn town. So over here is the Division. This is the first build. I think this was the first build on the server, built by bjaydubya as kind of a welcome center, I suppose, to the new people, and it looks amazing. There are so many good builders on this server. I'm a little intimidated. There's definitely some quality builds, and like watching these people's videos and how it seems like it's almost effortless them putting this stuff together. I think I'm a decent builder, and I can whip up some good stuff, but I know I have a lot of work to do, a lot of improving to do, and that's one reason I'm really excited to play on here, is because I feel like multiplayer servers are where I really get inspired, where I really learn new things, and hopefully improve my abilities. So we have the Division. Over here we have the clock tower, and underneath we have some mod that adds elevators. I'm not sure exactly what mod that is, but there's a skeleton farm down there. This is D-Nader's house. I think it was D-Nader, right? Yeah, D-Nader Games is there. Thumper is over there, fellow Windcrafter. So that's pretty neat. We have Pixel Rift's Mill House over that way. Up here is kind of like a shops farm type area that BJ built. We have a cafe. Is that what it was? The Shiver Me Timbers Cafe. Arrgh. So I think there's some sort of like cow farm, maybe some other cow and sheep farm back there somewhere. So that keeps that all stocked. There's also a fish farm in here, and a big auto smelter in here somewhere, right down here. So that's pretty cool, all set up there. What else do we have around here? There's some builds all around, and there's a lot to look at. I don't know exactly who built most of this stuff, but yeah, there's definitely a lot going on here. Over here we have a little farming section. We got some grass and mycelium, as well as all of the other crops. Look at this beautiful thing. That is amazing. Oh, I'm so excited to get into Chisels and Bits. I've been looking forward to it, but also very scared by the concept of it. I feel like Chisels and Bits is something that I could definitely get lost in, sink all my time into, and I think we will eventually. I have an idea of making just a very, very detailed little cottage somewhere away from other people, so that if it causes any frame rate issues, any rendering issues, people don't have to deal with it in their own backyards. But yeah, was there anything else that I wanted to talk about? I suppose we can head into the Nether real quick. Look at this beautiful Nether entrance. Oh, it's so just amazing what you can do. But let's head into the Nether and look at the beautiful hub we have going on here. And we have a few larger projects going on, large community projects going on outside of Spawn Town. There is a wintry medieval city going up somewhere, I think to the north somewhere, which is over that way, being headed up by bjaydubya, which looks pretty cool, and there's some villager trading set up out there. We also have what they are referring to as a Blazepunk city, which I don't remember exactly what that place is called, or maybe it was just Blazepunk. I'm not entirely sure, but basically it's supposed to be like a steampunk city, except the idea is that they run off of like blaze rods, blaze powder, rather than steam. And there's some really cool build ideas going on for that. There's talks of I don't know if anyone's actually started on it, but there's talks of having like a treetop canopy village inspired by Ewoks from Star Wars Return of the Jedi. So that all sounds really neat. I don't think there's not a lot built up. The server isn't super old. I don't know exactly how old it is, how long it's been up. I think maybe a few months, but I'm not entirely sure. So there's quite a bit going on here at Spawn Town. There's quite a few like little builds here and there. but there's still lots of work to be done. Oh, and one last thing I want to check out, which is really neat. Over here in Pixel Rift's house. Let's go take a look at that. This is his house. Very beautiful. I love it. There was, let's see. You can go up this way. Oh yeah, right here. Is this the way? There's also a way over here, isn't there? Yeah. Where does this lead down to? Okay, that just leads to there. Just kind of in a circle. All right. So this thing, look at this. This is amazing. This is so amazing. This is a model of the Nether hub that Pixel Rift's made of his Nether hub using, I think it's the Extra Bits mod that adds it. It's like a Chisel and Bits add-on, which allows you to scale down builds to 1/16 the size. And that is just, it's so cool. I really want to incorporate something like that. Build a city and then like make a scale model of it would be fantastic. Just fantastic. So yeah, that's the Division SMP so far. I am going to go get set up. I need to get some tools and resources right now. This is mainly all that I have. I have a few more things tucked away in the Division, like some more bows. BJ gave me some bows that I think were from the fish farm. But yeah, so I need to go out, do some mining, do some tree chopping. Not anywhere near here because this place is beautiful. And then I have some ideas for our first build here on the server. Well, look at this beautiful village that spawned in here. These are, I'm assuming the vanilla, well not vanilla, but the generated villages. I doubt that anyone actually came here and built this. But I found this and I came out here and just sort of set up shop for temporarily while I went and did some mining. I'm trying to find a bed. I think there's one way at the top of here. There we go. Let's take a little nap. So I went and did some branch mining, just went down to a level 11. I found a small cave and I found a little bit of a, well, I found a mine shaft on the way out here and got some stuff from that. In fact, that's why I set up shop here, because I had a full inventory of stuff and had to set some of it down. And then I did some branch mining and I got a bunch of iron. We got over a stack of blocks of iron. We got some gold, 44 diamonds, and some other things as well as some building blocks like diorite and marble. We're gonna need some of that for the build I want to start today. But yeah, this place looks pretty neat. I think it's time to head back home though. Head back to spawn. Maybe I'll come back out here. Maybe I'll make this like my resource gathering area. But it's time to head back to spawn and get started. Well, thanks to the wonderful infrastructure that's already here on the server, I am all geared up and ready to go. We have diamond stuff. We got a sharpness 4, knockback 2, sweeping edge 3, mending sword. I got everything except for mending on just an enchantment, level 30 enchantment, which was pretty nice. We got a bow. That I just combined some of the bows that were from the fishing farm that BJ gave me. We got efficiency 4 and breaking 3 mending pickaxe. Again, I enchanted the efficiency 4 and unbreaking 3 and then put mending on it. And then we got the same in an axe and some depth strider boots. Couldn't find any feather falling. I recycled the enchants a few times to try and get that. We do still have 47 levels though, so we have opportunities to keep enchanting. Although I guess I could just get like if I could just get a feather falling book, that'd be great too, and put that on here, and then we'd have some really nice boots to be wearing. But yeah, so we got that. I went and did a bunch of tree chopping. Which is super easy with the vein mining, very easy, and the fast leaf decay, as well as you can actually grow large trees. If you like the oak trees, if you put the saplings in a 2x2 or I think the 3x3 works as well. It makes a bigger tree. At least it was using up all 9 saplings when I did it. And I was getting lots of wood that way. So yeah, we're ready to go. We got a bunch of resources, and I have a build all planned out. Obviously, I got it marked out here. It's gonna be kind of snuck in here, which I did talk to. I was talking to Denator and Thumper last night, and they said that this should be all right. And I think there's still plenty of space. You know, there's quite a bit of room in between these houses, and this thing isn't going to like overhang. I don't think it's really going to overhang any more than these blocks right here and right here. But yeah, I guess I think we'll just start building on it, and you'll see it take shape, hopefully. Part of it might look a little bit familiar, but it's gonna also have a nice new feel to it. And there we have it. I think we got a pretty decent start on our first build. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited for this. I like it a lot. I think it's gonna fit in the town quite nicely, and I actually really like how it fits in here. I think the path is gonna work really nicely. Go right through here to Thumper's house. Over here, BJ did a bunch of work the other night on some landscaping, kind of terraform this a little bit more, put a path here, little wall that sort of blocked off my stuff. I had to make the step ladder so I could get up. And he put an entrance over here to the farms. And it's pretty neat stuff, pretty neat. So yeah, as you can tell, it's the lighthouse. I brought it back. When I was thinking about builds to do, like I love this lighthouse. I really do. I don't know why. I probably love it too much. I mean, I can build other towers. I'm sure I can. It's just, I was very pleased when I built this, and so I like to put it everywhere. But I figured we're starting a new server, and it's a building server, so why not kind of bring some of my past, bring something that I'm proud of onto here, a little piece of myself onto the server, and also make it a bit more interesting. So over here we're actually adding like a house attached to it via a wonderful bridge here that I really like how that turned out. This is all that I have planned out so far, which is why it's all the farther I got. We will continue building this next episode, actually filling in this house part, but I just wanted to get this part up. I got a lot of good plans for this. I got some good plans, and I'm pretty excited for this. One thing though is that this tower does look very much like a lighthouse. Especially, I went and made some blaze lanterns, which they're kind of like sea lanterns, but made out of blaze powder and blaze rods. In fact, they have kind of an animated texture, a lot like the sea lanterns. I think it's basically the same texture. It's just yellow instead of the teal or whatever it is. I think I might take these down though, because they make this place look too much like a lighthouse. Ooh, do they? I don't have silk touch. Oh, that's nice. I'm glad that they don't need to be silk touched. But yeah, it makes it look too much like a lighthouse, which is sort of strange to have here in the middle of this town. Seems sort of out of place. So I think I'm gonna figure out something else to put in there, up at the top of the tower, or maybe we just don't have anything. Maybe it's just an empty lookout tower, or maybe we could put like a bell. Maybe it could be a bell tower. Open up. We wouldn't have glass there then. That would be all open up. In fact, I think I'm gonna get rid of the glass. Might help a bit. Also, we do have mods like chisels and bits. I used I think the cork mod gives us these stairs, these log stairs. So I used those instead of like spruce stairs, which is what I would normally use, as well as log walls, like the oak log walls used there and on top, rather than like spruce or oak fences. So I'm using some of the mods, but I think I might kind of detail this thing up a little bit more with some chisels and bits. Try not to go too overboard here in spawn, because it might look a little bit wacky. But like one thing is, like these logs, they're supposed to be just a log. It's supposed to look like it's just basically like one log going all the way up at sort of an angle. And so I might maybe make that a bit more gradual using chisels and bits. Could be an interesting thing to do. I need to start playing around with that though to figure out how it all works and what we can do with it. And one last thing, we got some presents from BJ. We got a shulker box, dropped that off with a bunch of firework rockets. He offered us an elytra, but I figured it'd be fun to actually go and record a video, maybe get together with a couple other people. Most people, I think, have fought the Ender Dragon, or a lot. I think quite a few people have at least, and have their elytra. In this mod pack, the dragons do actually drop. Whoops, drop just like that. They actually do drop elytra, so that's really nice for multiplayer. We don't have to go find a bunch of end cities. But BJ also dropped off some ender crystals as well. So if I do want to go fight the dragon, we have that here. We can respawn the dragon. So that's pretty neat. Pretty neat indeed. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the time lapse. That was my first time playing around with the replay mod. It is very powerful and pretty interesting. It definitely takes a lot of time, but I think the end result I'm very happy with, and I'm excited to use that in the future. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye, peoples.